welcome back to another episode of
Millennial Movie Club.
I am your host, Jaz Zap, and a fun fact about me is that we've been on a short 2-week break because I was opening an off-Broadway show, which is going very well and a great time and also a lot.
Sure.
And Jackson was doing a bit of traveling.
Yeah, my brother got married, but I don't call that travel. I mean, I went to Detroit.
Listen, I've heard that the lush
tropics of Detroit
landscapes
was
of Detroit.
such a vacation.
But I'm sure it was a beautiful affair, no? Was it sweet watching because he's your little brother?
My little brother, yeah. Yeah, it was nice. It was a lot.
Hey, I get that.
A lot of work in a different way.
Holocaust hip-hop musical, little brother's wedding. We're dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
So we thank you for your patience, but now we are back. Also, this entire morning felt like a final destination for me. We're starting late and all rushy, and it's my fault because I woke up this morning after having set my alarm. I had plugged my phone in. The plug came out of the wall. My phone died in the night. Didn't wake me up. Hurried to watch the movie. Loaded it onto my cell phone. Got on the train continuously stopping in the tunnel with no reception. However, I did finish the movie as I was pulling in to the last stop on the train.
Wow.
So not only am I rushing adrenalized right now, but I am super adrenalized by the movie that we're going to talk about today. Once again, Jackson has forced me to watch a movie that is far too terrifying for me, but actually I was okay.
Yeah. This is dumb.
It is dumb.
Yeah.
Why did you pick this movie?
I love the Final Destination movies, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
This one starts it off. It fits our criteria, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It is corny.
It's corny. I think you knew I could handle it.
Yeah.
And also, we're heading into Spooky Yuki season. So
Weather-wise, it doesn't feel like that, though.
we're having a weird Indian summer. That's what it's called. Can you still call it that?
Indigenous Peoples Summer.
Sorry, you're right.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Another 2 weeks off.
We're taking the fall back from the white men who stole it. And we were having like really beautiful, crunchy, yummy New York weather. And now we're sweating again, which is
It's very humid.
really fucked.
Speaking of fucked.
Yeah, let's talk about these teenagers in Final Destination. Shall we set the scene?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I realized I assigned you a fun fact. Would you like to share anything else fun?
No, that's all.
Okay. Alex Browning is embarking on a trip to Paris. Alex experiences a premonition. He sees the plane explode moments after leaving the ground. Alex insists that everyone get off the plane, and 7 people, including Alex, are forced to disembark. All watch as the plane actually explodes in a fireball. Fireball. Okay, sorry. He and the other survivors have briefly cheated death, but will not be able to evade their fate for very long. One by one, these fugitives from fate fall victim to the Grim Reaper.
To their final destination.
It all started to click for me as he's in the airport and being on the ticket, being like, it's your final destination. Yeah. I don't know why it never occurred to me that that's something that you say in with flying all the time.
Not really anymore. People aren't like, what's your final destination?
Or I guess like they'll be like, if you're connect. Do we have anybody who's transferring here, or is this your final destination?
Well, the people that are transferring are always the ones that stand up 5 seconds after the plane lands. And obviously,
bum rush the door. Probably too. No flight attendants. They're probably like in their training. They're like, nobody say final destination, please.
They think the plane's gonna explode if you say
People
that.
will run off the flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. For someone with flight anxiety. Didn't love the intro to this movie. Speaking of Alex Browning, he is played by Devon Sawa, who is a major heartthrob of the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, which he's not my type.
Not mine either.
I know. But people are obsessed with Devon Sawa. They still are. Like, he hits every one of those like 90s nostalgia festivals and signs autographs and takes pictures.
What else is he in?
So I think he was in Casper. He was like the human form of Casper. And he was also Now and Then. Both movies playing opposite Smoochie and Christina Ricci. He got the part of Stan in the Eminem video. That fucked up music video because Dr. Dre saw him in this movie and loved it so much.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Opposite him in the role of Clear Rivers.
Come on.
Come on.
That's fun.
That is so 2000.
Clear Rivers.
Clear Rivers. Played by Allie Larder. We know her from Varsity Blues, Heroes, Resident Evil. The original ending for this movie was meant to be that Devon Sawa dies and that she gives birth to their son.
When do they have sex?
Exactly. I had a lot of questions about this connection. There's a large ensemble that I won't get into, but one who I was very tickled to see was Sean William Scott, who we know from American Pie as Stifler.
Oh, yeah.
After filming American Pie in 1999, he was a, in quotes, churro guy at the Los Angeles Zoo. When one of the apes threw a pine cone at him, he saw that as a sign that he was meant to do something else, so he quit. Lucky for him, American Pie was a hit, and he became a much sought-after comedy actor. Imagine you need your wake-up call from a fucking monkey throwing shit at your head.
Also, how many wake-up calls have you just, like, brushed off now?
That's right.
You know?
Yes, you're cheating fame.
You can't...
The signs are everywhere.
It's fame's design. You can't, like, every little thing, you can't be like, this is a sign for me to quit my job.
That's true.
Then you live under a bridge.
If every time a monkey threw something at my head, I quit my job, where would I be?
I'd have no jobs.
I would have 0 jobs. Speaking of monkeys throwing shit, let's get into these reviews. Lisa Schwartzbaum from Entertainment Weekly writes, James Wong and his producer, co-writer Glenn Morgan go to town, shaping Jeffrey Reddick's basic story to their own excellently warped X-Files honed point of view. And fun fact, Final Destination was originally meant to be an episode of X-Files.
I have heard that.
Yeah, I figured that would be on your radar.
Yeah.
Because you have a love-hate with X-Files? Like, you watched it as a kid, but it freaked you out?
Yeah. My older brother watched it. And so just the theme song would scare me because I knew it was scary. I never watched it, but the theme song was spooky.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
It's still spooky.
And as an adult, I watched it and I really like it. But as
Yeah.
a kid, I wasn't watching that.
Right. According to the series creator, Jeffrey Reddick, the seeds of the original Final Destination were planted during a flight home to his native Kentucky. During the flight, Reddick read an article about a woman whose life was supposedly saved when she switched flights after her mother had a bad feeling about the flight she was originally scheduled to take. I thought, that's creepy. What if she was supposed to die on that flight? Meanwhile, he's thinking all of this on a plane.
He's like, well, what if that flight? And it's like, you're on a flight.
You're on a flight. Relax. So yeah, it was meant to be an episode of X-Files, and the episode title was Flight 180. But yeah, when the flight's defectors begin dying in what appear to be freak accidents, Scully and Mulder are called to investigate.
But it was never an episode, was it?
Nope.
No. I think it was written as a spec so that that guy could be hired by the X-Files people.
Interesting. Yeah.
And then someone encouraged him to turn it into a film, which, good for him.
They were like, what if instead of 2 really well-equipped investigators, we just had a bunch of high school kids do it?
And 2, like, farcical, bumbling guys hang outside their house in a car.
2 FBI agents who are terrible at their jobs.
Terrible.
Yeah. Speaking of terrible at their jobs,
What did Roger Ebert say?
Roger Ebert said, well, he gave it 3 out of 4 stars.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was feeling it. He
said, I like this one.
said,
I'm
more
having
dead
fun.
teens, please.
Teens dying, I'm having fun.
Final Destination observes the time-honored formula of the dead teenager movie magic. It begins with a lot of living teenagers and dooms them. I foresee poor Alex making new friends and then envisioning their deaths as they embark on ocean liners, trains, buses, and dirigibles. It's a funny thing about Hollywood. It can't seem to get enough of dead teens. Talk about biting the hand that feeds you.
He was onto something there.
Honestly, yeah. But also, what does that say about all the teenagers who are buying movie tickets? Teens love to watch other teens die. What is that?
I mean, a lot of teens nowadays watch fight videos on Twitter and stuff. It's kind of similar.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, our favorite reviews.
The cookie crazies.
The cookie crazy letterbox babies. Danielle writes, what if you had extreme anxiety, but it was true? And I was like, yep, I think that's probably what everyone walks away from this movie feeling like.
Yeah.
What's my intuition and what's my anxiety has been like a long-standing tradition for me.
Sure. What was that woman that probably can't have a normal life now because she was that video where she's on the plane and she's like, that motherfucker is not real. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes. And
Yeah.
people like used her and put her into.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
But like, what if everyone
Right.
got off the plane then?
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. If someone starts shouting on my plane, I'm like,
I'm going.
should we go?
I'm going.
We have to go.
An ex-boyfriend and I were on a plane once, and I started having a panic attack. What I thought was a panic attack, it was actually an allergic reaction to a protein
Him.
bar I ate.
Oh.
Literally, yeah. And I just remember being like, before the plane took off, I was having an allergic reaction. I thought I was having a panic attack, and I was like, I need to get off the plane. And he thought, because I am naturally Jazz App, pretty witchy and have a lot of kind of like weird premonition things.
Ooh.
For a second, he was like, okay, but do I probably need to listen to her though? But it ended up being fine.
It was just a protein bar you ate?
Are you having an allergic reaction, or are you having a premonition about your plane crashing? Only one way to find out. Single White Famalian writes,
Hell yeah.
Final Destination is my favorite movie because the boys go poop together.
They do.
I love positive depictions of male friendship. Yes, we stand boys who are regular.
He was like, let's go take a shit. And he's like, what?
That was crazy.
I love that part.
It's so funny. There were so many parts of this movie that I was like, this is so funny. But it wasn't supposed to be funny.
The only thing that would have made that better is if just under the stall, they were just holding hands. You know?
His foot just like edges over.
Well, that'd be a different kind of thing. That means they were trying to have sex.
That's exactly right. Instead of trying to bang hot girls on the plane.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, but it makes sense. Like, shit now, and then you won't have to do it on the plane to Paris, and then that hot girl's like, what's that smell?
And obviously for me, a cis female
With IBS.
with IBS, yes, but I've never had, like, you tell me, is this a dude bro thing where it's like, yo bro, let's go shit together right now, let's do it together.
My friend in college would say, he'd be like, let's go crunch one out.
No.
No,
Ew.
but
Why is it crunchy?
But here's my thing is that, like, I was very self-conscious about making too much noise.
Well, duh. Like why?
I'm not in there blowing ass. Like,
No.
trumpet sounds like the walls of Jericho are coming down. I'm in there like.
You hear about guys like battle shits, like, oh yeah,
No.
brother. Oh, my brother in Christ, that was a good one. Like, I that's what I think guys sound like, maybe. But I don't understand that.
And then they get up and don't wipe.
I remember having two guy friends who were super close in high school, and I remember like they'd be like, oh yeah, like when we like go home with when we go home with each other after school or whatever, like he just like takes a shit with the door open and we just talk and like hang out. Like, what?
No.
I'm not about that life at all. I've never even peed in front of one of my like serious partners. That's vulnerable time. I don't know.
I was going to share something. I'm not ready to yet.
Maybe on the next episode of Millennial Movie Club. Stay tuned to find out. Subscribe now, and Jackson will tell that whatever story he was thinking of telling. And lastly, May Lee writes, there's a guy in this movie named Agent Shrek. Characters kept saying things like, get me Agent Shrek, and Agent Shrek is on the line. If this movie had come out just 1 year later, they tragically would have had to change that. Oh, and also the plane explosion stuff. Sad face.
Get out me swamp. It's Agent Shrek.
It's Agent Shrek.
I don't think I've ever clocked that in all the times I watched this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed it immediately today, and I was just like, how? I didn't go back to do the math of like, but when did Shrek come out?
Yeah.
But also, I never thought in my whole damn life that Shrek was a real name.
You thought they made that up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shrek.
Shrek. Who the fuck's name is Shrek?
Well, in the same way, I thought the entire time I've seen this movie that her name is Claire.
So did I.
And then you really listen and they're saying Clear.
Clear Rivers.
I was like, why are they saying Claire weird?
Your mom hated you from the jump. No wonder she left.
And she was like one of those like,
Clear Rivers.
you're going to be Clear. And your other siblings going to be Muddy Rivers.
Bracky water.
Rising Rivers. Everyone Rivers.
Nuts.
Shiver Rivers.
Let's dive into, you say Shiver Rivers?
Yeah, Spooky Rivers.
That's my favorite one. Let's dive into the plot.
Let's get into the plot. The plot is very straightforward, you know?
It really is.
In all my calculations.
Not much to dig into here.
Very straightforward. Alex Browning and his classmates are going to Paris.
Le French trip.
Oh, get your cigarettes.
Senior trip.
Why is that one teacher speaking in French the entire time?
This is what I was wondering, because I didn't remember, I didn't clock where this takes place, but they get to the airport.
It's JFK.
Okay.
It's New York.
That's right, duh. It's
Yeah.
JFK. The they get into the airport and there's announcements being made in French. I'm like, are we in French Canada?
Yeah, truly.
Why is it the French? I get when the teachers are like, from this day on, I only speak in this language and you learn it. But like they were, and then the woman checking his bag also had a French accent.
Well, maybe she's with like French Airlines or
I guess.
or L'Espionette because they probably flew budget.
Probably. A bunch of shitty high school kids were like, no JetBlue for you.
Last class. But at the airport before their flight, all sorts of little weird happenstances start happening. You know, little things.
Little hidden Mickeys, if you will.
little Easter eggs. Which I don't know.
And look, for someone with flight anxiety like he has, also, didn't they say something? He was like using his dad's suitcase, and it was something like, "Oh, it's good luck.
That's my lucky suitcase.
My lucky suitcase. I'm still here." Whatever.
I survived a plane crash in that suitcase.
That's what I was like. Is that what he just said? But he clearly is going in with a lot of nervous energy.
Yeah, the kid is nervous because the dad says like, "Wow, going to Paris with all your friends. You have the whole rest of your life ahead of you." And he goes,
"This movie."
It's like, what?
If this movie is anything, it's one of my favorite sound effects that you make. Bonk, 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 bonk.
It is very bonk, bonk, bonk.
So bonk,
okay.
bonk, bonk. From the jump, it's like you have your whole life ahead of you. And the way he looks up is like,
or do I?
Or do I?
Bonk, 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 bonk. Boarding the plane after him and his best friend take a shit together.
Yep.
His friend Todd is like, yo, switch me seats.
Switch me seats.
Yo, switch me seats. Suddenly he's got us. She goes, don't switch seats because I want one of the hot girls to sit next to me. And the hot girls want to sit together.
Yeah, of course.
So Alex does, in fact, switch the seat. And that's when he starts to notice little more things.
Right. His
little
upright
table
tray
tray
table won't
the
stay
screws
upright.
loose. And he presses the flight attendant button for that.
Yeah.
She's busy. Or they're busy. They could be anybody.
Well, also, like, they're going to come and yell at you when that's down anyway.
Okay. They're like,
they
you need
always
to pick it up.
do.
He's like, no, it's broken. Yeah, the plane explodes. The plane fucking explodes.
Literally explodes. People are getting sucked out the sides.
Sucked out the sides. Like, they start screaming and the masks come down. Like, and you see videos nowadays of planes, not derailing's the wrong word, but like the masks come down and they're like, everyone stay calm. If that mask falls in front of my face,
oh no,
I don't even think I'm putting it on.
I know that's the end.
I know.
Why should I keep myself breathing any longer?
I want to breathe oxygen so what I can see the carnage in front of me.
Well, you know what people say. What I've heard is,
you know what they say: put your mask on before your kids.
Switch me seats, switch me masks. What I've heard is that. So you know how when you're getting ready to take off and all of a sudden, like, sometimes you can see like air filtering in at the top.
Yes.
Whatever.
You can see the Clorox in the air cleaning it.
Right. Well, what part of it is when you have too much oxygen being filtered at you, you get a little sleepy. You get a little calm, a little sedated.
Oh.
And so, like, they're also, they want you
like
to be able to
pumping you
breathe.
full of oxygen?
They're pumping you full of oxygen also to just, like, kind of, I guess, stop the panic, but also be like, well, we're going to die. So, like, let's just get these people as sedated as possible.
These people need to know they're on a spirit flight and it's okay.
Right.
So let's pump it full of oxygen.
It's about to be a Holy Spirit flight.
Okay. When it's their turn to fly the plane. Swirl back to mere moments before, and it turns out that this has all been a premonition.
He wakes up in a cold sweat.
Cold sweat in his seat because, guess what? Those girls come back and they're like, hey, will you switch seats with us?
We want to make out.
We want to touch each other on that seat is in the back of it's basically the toilet of the plane.
Right. That's why they had to shit beforehand.
But he goes and he runs up to his friend's seat and he does that to the tray and he realizes everything's happening the way that he saw it in his brain.
Yep. His seatbelt's not working right. His tray table, he's like, oh, I got to get the fuck off this
so
plane.
He starts yelling like a crazy person.
The plane's going to explode!
And you can tell this is pre 9/11 because there's not a marshal on the plane to shoot him.
Just pre 9/11.
Okay, yeah, truly.
Truly. A year before.
Anywhere else, they're going to be like, sir.
Honestly, though, like, if you ever do want to get off a plane, just be like,
and then you get put on the no-fly list, and then you can't go to your brother's wedding.
Then you can never fly ever again. And you know what? That's what you wanted.
You have to drive down to Florida every time
Time
you go
to take
home.
the Amtrak.
You want to do that?
Then for the sequel, Snakes on a Train. Anyway.
Snakes in your covered wagon. Alex begs people to get off the plane, and he starts fighting with the local bully Carter and his curly-haired girlfriend, whose name I forget.
Q-Tip.
There we go, Susie Q. And
Terry. It is Terry.
Is it Terry?
I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
Terry, yeah.
They get off the plane. His best friend, Todd, gets off the plane.
Because his twin brother
But his brother does not.
tells him, hey, go make sure he's okay.
Go make sure he's okay. So he gets off the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Beverly clearly.
Beverly, Clear Rivers water. She gets off, and the two teachers, the Parisian one and the normal one. So
Wow. And the normal teacher says, hey,
Richard,
just go back on
you got
the
that
plane.
weird accent. You get back on the plane.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fully committed. I'm not.
And these kids aren't going to know their ass from their elbow in Paris without you.
She's like, I don't know French. I'm the English teacher.
I'm just here for kicks and a make out with the bully who's clearly in love with me.
She's like, I was hoping to have a menage a trois. Okay, that's
Me,
the French
bully,
I know.
Q-tip. Yeah.
So,
Also,
yes.
one of the other signs that happens then throughout the film is a song by John Denver.
Oh, yeah.
Is playing, which is like Fire in the Sky.
That plays when they're shitting.
Plays when they're shitting.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, my dad knows this song. It's like it sings like Fire in the Sky. This is a recurring song. Musician John Denver died in a plane crash 3 years before this film was made.
That's too soon.
That's too soon.
To be like, you know what we should reference? Something that just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucked up.
Do it, Buddy Holly or someone that died in a plane crash.
Right.
Give it some space.
Crazy. Anyway, they all get yanked off the plane.
They all get yanked off, and then as they're all fighting because they missed their flight to Paris, that plane explodes in the background.
Right in front of their faces.
Boom.
Blows out the windows in the
windows.
airport.
Yeah. It was a big explosion.
That was
Right over Long Island.
right over Long Island.
That's crazy.
Some
Everybody in Bayshore's got plane wreckage on their
Billy
roof.
Joel's like on his boat being like, whoa, what's going on?
Billy Joel's drunk driving like, what the fuck?
I should write a song.
I'm scared.
I should write a song about this. A lot of the news footage that they used
Is real?
is real.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. There was a lot of the footage they used on the TVs once they're home was from the 1996 explosion and crash of a TWA flight 800 off of Long Island.
Don't
Like,
do
Just how small is the budget?
right. You guys
Just
can't
make some fake news
do it animated.
footage. Why?
Have it be CGI like
This
Shrek.
movie was already totally traumatizing for an entire generation. This whole
yeah.
movie series. Millennials can't look at a logging truck anymore.
from the the
Okay.
sequel, yeah.
I can't get in a tanning bed anymore, and I haven't even seen the movies. I've just seen the clips.
That tanning bed scene.
Okay, so to then, people watching this movie being like, wait, that plane crash looked familiar.
Wait, my grandma died on that plane crash.
Nana?
No.
These are sick jokes. I'm really sorry. Anyway, okay, so they're
Also-
like, holy fucking shit.
I'm on so much pseudoephedrine right now.
Oh no.
So I will be hacking up all sorts of
Are you
mucus.
feeling under the weather?
It's the weather change.
It is.
It's this time of year in spring every year.
The changeover
You
and
would
the back and forth.
You would think that my head is my parents in 1990 whatever because it was about to split. My head is fucking cracking open right now.
Oh, so like my parents in 2013.
Yes, come on, split parents.
Let's go.
So, after being interrogated by the FBI, their parents come. They're like, "Oh my god, thank God." The one set of parents, their other kid is dead.
Yeah, fucked.
Miss Clearwater, she doesn't have parents. No one shows up to get her.
No one shows up to get her. So
That's crazy.
Bill Browning's, Alex's parents drive her home.
Yeah.
But also everyone's looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That teacher is like, "You're crazy."
Don't look at me. You scare me.
Literally.
Also, like, did you cause this? How did you know
How did you
about
know?
it? Are
Yeah.
you a warlock?
Well, and that's what the FBI wants to know. They're like,
Yeah?
"How did you know this?"
Right.
So, 39 days later, they're at the memorial, the unveiling of some big, ugly statue.
An eagle. Why you got to remind people of flight?
Yeah, or America.
That's really insensitive.
Also, that guy starts to play guitar, and I swear to God, he was about to start singing like, "Today is gonna be the."
Wait, I swear I thought the same thing. Somebody's playing. I was like, this is so 2000. I mean,
Or it was about to
obviously,
be like,
they were-
something unpredictable.
Yes.
But in the,
It's
that's what it
so
sounded like. And I was like,
90s
are they gonna do
feeling.
Green Day?
Ding, ding, ding. I hope you had the flight of your life.
Everyone in line is like, "Get away from me,
Mm-hmm.
Devin Siwa, Jojo Siwa." What is his name?
Devin Sawa.
Thank you. And everyone except for River Water, Clearwater.
Uh-huh.
She's like, "You saved my life." She's gonna say
Britta
thank you.
Filter wants to show her appreciation.
She does. So this is where we start to get a little spooky scary.
Yeah.
I mean, forget the plane crash. This is where it gets scary.
Yeah.
Death is wind. Do you notice this? Every time death is about to happen, there's wind.
Wind, yeah.
So be careful.
Never going to be able to feel wind the same way
I'm
again.
like, his best friend Todd is in the bathroom, and he's like shaving his face, and all of a sudden, blue Clorox.
Blue goo. Alex Mack comes out of his toilet.
I was like, is that water or what is that?
Yeah, it
The
looks
gel
like,
that you put on the side of the bowl, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're a lazy toilet bowl cleaner.
or like Snuggle soft detergent starts leaking out of his
Starts leaking out.
toilet.
And he's like, and he slips in it, and there's all sorts of little like teasers that it might be one thing and then
You
it's
just
not.
know that like he's about to die.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of like plugging unplugging thing.
Uh-huh.
Also, an owl Hedwig comes up to Alex Browning's window.
Right.
Alex throws one of his magazines at
dirty
it.
magazines.
Gets caught in his van,
Uh-huh.
which shreds it and blows a little clipping.
It says
Todd. Short for
Today.
today. It's gonna be the day
when you're gonna fucking die in your bathroom. So, Todd slips on the blue goo and falls onto his mom's bra line, panty line.
Yeah, that's old as hell.
She's like
Hanging her
unmentionables.
her delicates.
In the
He's
shower.
like, God, Mom, take your crotchless panties out of here. I know you're having a hard time about
know
the
you're
death of my
grieving.
brother, but grief sex? Come on.
It wraps around his neck and he dies.
Chokes him all
Chokes.
the way out.
And then this is what the later movies they don't do this. In this one,
I know what you're going to say.
the blue goo rescinds as if it's like sentient.
That's exactly when I was like, this is different than what I thought it was. There's a little
the
more.
later ones, they don't do
They
that.
don't.
No.
They just seem like the Pee Wee Herman breakfast machines of death, right?
Yes,
It's just
yeah.
like cause and
Like
effect.
the mousetrap game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is more like woo woo goo goo than I thought it
it's
was.
a little more calculated, and there's like
There's magic. There's actual magic happening.
because then now that the blue glue is gone,
Uh-huh.
it looks like Todd has died by suicide.
Correct.
Right. So Alex shows up to the house.
What an embarrassing way to like. They should have known it wasn't a suicide because like who wants to go out like that slowly? It's not like he hung himself, right? Where it's like an instant thing.
Yeah.
He chokes for many minutes on a clothesline, surrounded by his mother's bras.
But it also looks like maybe he did that thing that people do where they asphyxiate themselves so they can jerky worky
Into their mom's bra.
into their mouths. Some, I'm not here to kink shame.
No, we don't yuck anyone's yum here
I'm
at
not
Millennial
yucking a
Movie
yum.
Club. But yeah, and so of course then his parents are like,
Todd's parents are like, get away from us.
yeah,
He did this because of the guilt
yeah.
of living while our other son died. Now we have 2 dead kids.
Mm-hmm.
Dad's next. On a visit to Clear Studios,
Mm-hmm.
what is in her garage? She's making funky yard art.
She's an orphan sculptor
Orphan sculptor.
in the woods.
Who admits to Alex that she had a similar feeling of discontent.
She felt his feelings. Yeah,
I bet she did. She said, I felt your feelings. And I could smell when you and your friend took a shit in here in the bathroom. So he starts to wonder, he goes, but what if like Todd was first? I don't think that Todd would have killed himself.
right.
So what if there's something more to this?
Well,
Do you know what we should do?
we should go look at his body
We should go look at his dead body by committing a crime and breaking into the funeral home.
from the ceiling, like Spy Kids.
Like literally like Mission Impossible style.
Yeah. This whole scene was so bonk.
Now here's the thing though.
Yeah.
Not too much of my man Tony Todd. So Tony Todd is the
Right.
He's in almost every other movie.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Even the last one that just came out this past year, he passed away recently
Oh.
from cancer. And they put him in this last movie as like a goodbye to his character and to him as an actor. He was in the original Candyman. He is kind of
Okay.
like a horror
yeah.
staple.
Well, he's good at it.
Oh, he's spooky ooky.
Yeah.
But it is, as much as like it is a little random and bonk that all of a sudden this like spooky gravelly throated guy
Funeral
just worked, and he's
director who's like, I'll tell you.
design, and you fucked it up.
like
Right. Like,
huh
it's kind of like, well, how do we really explain what's going on here?
like
Can you do it?
can you do it, spooky guy?
Yeah.
And he's like
Yes.
while he's like draining their friend of all his blood.
Literally.
In front of
There's
them.
like a pipe in his neck, and he's like,
Yeah. It was just a lot of like, well, this is exactly what's happening.
yeah.
You cheated death, then now death's going to come after you.
Death, you cheated the design reshapes because it's going to get its.
Mm-hmm.
Death has no gender.
That's right.
Okay. Everyone just so happens to then meet at the local coffee shop. They all just so happen to be in town together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Clear is trying to convince Alex that it's cuckoo to think that everything has like a
Right.
reason and
Because
rhyme.
he's at home, beautiful minding, being like, what's the pattern?
Yeah.
Number 23. Like, he's just
Yeah.
like, what's, our plane seats are this and that. And she's like, okay, this is getting weirder than I thought.
She's like, I just don't think that this is that.
I think he just killed himself.
Yeah.
Although they do see that there was a struggle.
Yeah.
When they see his body, they see that he was trying to take it off.
He was trying to put his mom's panties over his head. But they all just so happen to be at this coffee shop, right? Carter and
Miss
his girlfriend
Teacher.
Q-Tip and
they
Teacher Creature.
they walk by. Sean William Scott is
on his bike like a loser.
Teacher comes out with her croissant.
So they're all there, and he's like, look, I really think that there may be something more to this, a pattern, whatever. Susie Q, Terry Jones, she's like, look, I don't believe that, right?
I'm sick of that.
And I'm
I
sick
wanna
of
move
Carter
on.
picking on people. I need a
Yeah.
life. And she steps out into a street and gets hit by a bus.
Immediately.
Sorry.
One of the Letterboxd reviews were like, these are the most intricate deaths
And then-
ever. And this girl just gets flat on, like hit by a bus.
Regina George, right?
Nothing creative about it whatsoever. But there is this pattern that I noted where it's like, anytime somebody's about to die, they keep saying the word like dead, death, die. Like, she's like, if you're going to keep picking on him our whole lives together, then fuck it. I'm moving on with my life without you. And
Our relationship is dead.
dead, fucking dead in the ground, smashed by a bus, kind of dead. And then she explodes all over all of them.
Literally, and like, yeah. So there's like an announcement on the news, basically, that the plane exploded because of like leaked fluid, right?
Yes.
And the news has like a seating chart on it,
Uh-huh.
and Alex thinks, he goes like, oh my gosh, the way that everyone was sitting.
It's crazy that this news station thought it would be helpful to be like, so if you had loved ones on the plane, here's the order in which they exploded. The fire came this way, then this way, then this way.
Now, if you look over here, the fire was moving over here. So if you were sitting in 4F, you're screwed.
They just have like the meteorologist in front of a green screen being like, now over here, there are winds in the east blowing off the east side of the plane.
So if you were sucked out of the plane there, you might be in the bay somewhere or on someone's roof. Absolutely bonkers. But Alex realizes that there is a pattern to how people are dying. And
Yes.
guess who's next? Teacher who hates him. Teacher who is scared of him.
Yeah.
Teacher who's admitted she's moving away from the only home she's ever known.
Yeah, she's clearly, she I guess took over her mom's house when she died.
And she's unmarried, so she has nothing going
Which
on.
is weird because she's hot.
She's hot as fuck. Okay.
Yeah, well, unlucky, I guess.
She's an old spinster. Alex shows up outside of her window, scaring the shit out of her, right? She's like, what the fuck?
I need to get Officer Shrek on the phone.
This scene, her death, right? So as like
so
intricate as this is, literally like the mousetrap game, compared
we
to
go from
Homegirl
the
that gets
simplest death
mushed by a
to
bus.
the most insanely complicated death, where I keep being like, oh, surely this will be the thing that kills her.
She boils the water and then throws it at nothing. I laughed out loud.
That was so weird.
She goes, ah!
Why?
And then there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's because like she picks up the mug. You picked out the mug.
And has
It's
a crack.
It's
has
a
crack
high
in it.
school mug. Like it's a mug from the high school you teach at.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you have many. And she picks it up and looks at the
And
school
it scares
mascot.
her.
It's like, the way she throws it. Like also just like a, how about just like a, like, you know.
No,
ooh.
she screams.
No, she just tosses the water and puts the mug down, and then there's like a little crack.
And she says, screw it, I'm not making sleepy time tea. I'm going for vodka.
I'm gonna fill this mug with vodka.
Okay.
Mama's gonna get crazy.
Mama's got to pack her shit.
Also, like, oh look, my mummy's favorite record, John Denver.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, my mommy's favorite record. Sounds of people blowing up.
Fire in the Sky after I just evaded a plane crash.
Her leaky mug goes onto her huge 1990s MacBook or Mac desktop.
It's not a laptop. It's a full ass monitor computer, a 40-pound computer.
Then explodes in her face. Literally, it's just like
explodes in her face.
Sends her reeling back.
A glass shard blasts into her neck, severing her artery.
Yep.
She's holding onto her neck. Also, the fact that for whatever reason, this old ass house has a million stained glass windows with knives on them. It's so stupid. She's like, oh.
She's bleeding out. She reaches for the tea towel on the counter.
Wait, not yet. She's stumbling through the kitchen, whatever. She's bleeding out. But then something catches on fire.
Oh, because she left the gas on when she threw the tea.
She left the gas on, whatever. And then like some fire is following her droplets of vodka through the living room. Shit's on fire. Then she's on the ground.
She reached for those tea towels, pulling the knives down, and the knife just goes clean into her. Like
also, let's think about this science, right? The tea towel is on top of a knife block, right?
Yeah.
You pull a knife block towards you. If it tilts down and falls, it's falling down handle first.
Yeah.
So the fact that a huge butcher knife just straight up falls straight into the center of her chest, she's still alive.
Still alive. And thank God Alex is creeping around outside because he runs in and he pulls the knife out and it looks like he killed her.
Literally, that's like the first thing you learn watching any kind of doctor show is like if somebody gets stabbed, don't pull the thing out.
Don't even help.
First of all, don't touch.
Screw that Mr. Rogers quote. Don't look for the helpers. Don't be a helper.
Don't, because when you release, sometimes that's what's like keeping you from bleeding out.
Yeah.
They say like just wait for apply pressure, whatever, tourniquet, whatever you got to do, but don't pull the thing out because that's when it all comes out. I helped. He's holding a huge butcher knife. He's like, oh shit.
Drops it, runs out of the house as it explodes. Everything's exploding. It's like a Fast and Furious movie at points. It's just like
yeah.
What's his name from American Pie is riding his
Stifler
bike around.
is there being like, what the fuck are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Why are you at teacher's house?
Teacher's pet.
Why are you teacher's pet? So Clear is like, we need to get Alex because now the FBI, because Alex had also told them, he was like, I think the teacher is next. And they're like,
whatever.
Because you're going to kill her. Clear finds Alex down at the state park where all of his classmates are floating around. And he's like, and this is when Clear says, I don't believe in death's plan because my dad died.
Right.
Because he was shot in the face.
I love when 90s monologues start with, when I was a kid. And I'm like, I already know. Okay.
My dad left for cigarettes and then never came back.
Got his head blown off.
He was shot in the face.
Then my mom ran off with a douchebag. And I've been alone making sculptures ever since.
Is that death's plan? Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Your name is Clear. Is that not clear to you? They all get back in the car with Carter, the remaining survivors. Carter's driving the car, and he's like, look, I don't believe in this nonsense. And he goes, and I'm giving over to death. He's like, if it's my time, it's my time. He's driving crazy. And
well, he's also like, no one's going to control my fate. I'm going to take my fate into my own hands.
Yeah.
Alex, like, you don't get to tell me when it's my turn to die. You're not in control. He has this whole obsession with like, you just want to control me. Alex is like, I don't give a fuck.
Like, no, I'm trying to help you.
So he just starts being like, well, fine. I'll take over from here.
Stops on the railroad tracks. Everybody gets out of the car, and then when he's like, actually,
maybe I
just
don't.
kidding, he's stuck in the car. And the magic of death locks the car doors. I was like, okay.
It's a lot.
Okay.
His seatbelt is stuck.
Alex, though, gets him out of the car just in the nick of time, right? But
tricks death again.
Tricks death, right? Because it's supposed to be Carter, the bully. Now it's Sean William Scott. That's his name? Thank you. A piece of shrapnel that was under the train, because he's going crazy, and he's like, I don't want to die, and I'm not going to be near any of you guys.
You guys are going to die next. All of you are dead.
That piece of shrapnel goes right, just decapitates
him.
And the worst-looking little prosthetic head goes rolling away.
Yeah. I loved how silly his body fell.
It was like...
It stood standing for a bit.
It
was like...
It was that salute for a second. Then it was like... Oh.
Yeah, and they're like, oh my God, it skipped because I saved Carter. It skipped over. But now who's next?
Now, he's up in Clear's dad's cabin, which...
She's like, it's me next.
If you catch it, she's like, it's only 3 miles from my house. Why does your dad have a cabin 3 miles from your house? What's that for?
Right. You would think like if you're going to invest in a cabin to go away for the weekend.
Yeah. No, you're
Why
3
don't you
miles
just
away.
live there?
Yeah. That's for cheating. That's what that cabin was for.
Yep.
That's why your dad got shot in the face.
Or he never got killed. He just ran away with his lover.
Uh-oh. So while hiding out in this cabin that, like, he's booby-trapped it,
He
right?
has doomsday prepped it.
Uh-huh. He's living like that. He remembers that in his premonition, he had switched seats with the hot girls.
Mm-hmm.
But in real life, he did not.
Right.
And so actually the seating chart is off, and he's not next. It's Miss Muddy Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
He's like, I fucked up.
He's like, fuck. So he goes to her house where a sentient power cord, cable line, is wreaking havoc and making every outlet in the house explode,
It's like out in the lawn, like,
making the clothesline spin like a tornado.
right. Breaks a hole in her above ground white trash pool. Her dog, her dumbass dog, is like
Trying to fight it.
Yeah. She's like, I have to save my dog. I'm like, bitch, death is after you, not your dog. Just wait.
She's like, the dog is next. The dog was supposed to be on the plane. He's a service animal.
He was under the plane the whole time. She like gets the dog out, then she's climbing the side of her house. Shit's
She's
exploding.
doing too much. She should have just walked away.
Just run out. Just
No.
run away from your house.
She gets in her car. The top of the garage door thing comes through the thing. She's stuck in her car. And Alex finds her stuck in the car. And she's literally stuck. And then a piece of flames are coming towards her from like a gas leak from
Of
the
course,
car.
a sentient oil can spilled over. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Alex is like, I know what we have to do. If I go, it'll cheat the system and it'll save you. And she's like, no,
I will sacrifice myself.
no. And he's like, I'll always be with you.
What the fuck?
There's also a part earlier where I'm pretty sure she says to him, baby, no, or something like that. And I'm like, we never saw them kiss. There was
No.
unless they filmed that and it's on the
And they
cutting
cut
room
it.
floor.
It's like-
Because we're like, why are,
All of a sudden they have a romance. This is like National Treasure when all of a sudden they kiss. It's like,
Yes.
where was this?
came out of nowhere.
Where was this?
Also, why are you sacrificing yourself for this girl?
No, you're like, I don't know you.
No.
They admit that they weren't even friends.
No.
She was like, you never even saw me. Because I'm so clear.
Mm-hmm.
He flies through the garage.
Grabs the electric cord.
Gets
Yay.
straight up. He put his fork in the toaster, goes flying back.
Mm-hmm.
We fast forward to 6 months. They go to
They
Paris.
get on a flight to Paris.
They go to Paris to celebrate that they're alive.
This isn't like when you're in therapy for your arachnophobia and it's like, here, let's just put this very harmless, not poison spider on your
Let's
hand.
put this tarantula on your face for this America's Next Top Model photo shoot.
Right, right. Like, you know, what is it called? Like
Exposure therapy.
Exposure therapy,
Yeah.
right? No.
No.
This is like an actual death has been chasing you.
They're like, to all our dead friends who never
We
got
don't-
to be
like,
here.
We should face our fears and just go to France. Yeah.
And not even a different location. Just the
No,
same place they were
The
supposed
same
to go.
place, same
Yep.
flight. They're like, we made it.
We made it. But
But-
then Alex is like, I don't think we cheated death. And they're like,
I'm
oh,
like, I thought we came here to celebrate.
brother.
God.
thought we came here to have a menage a trois. He gets up from the table and he's like, look, I don't want you guys to get hurt.
It's actually me. You just stay there.
Clear sees a bus come in the window, right? Because there are these little premonition moments
Yep.
throughout the movie. Clear, now we see that maybe she has the power as well.
Yeah. She's like,
She's like, Alex! And he doesn't get hit by a bus. Because that would be too easy.
that would have been the worst ending to this movie.
Truly.
No.
The
However,
bus hits a light pole, which goes careening into the Moulin Rouge sign. And then that goes...
they're up there singing a duet in the name of love. Woo! They get pulled into the road. And then
The swinging sign comes down, and Carter shoves Alex out of the way.
saves his life. He's like, well, if you're not next, then who is? End of movie.
That's Final Destination.
And I'm watching this, mind you, like on the MTA, on the subway, like switching trains on the platform, and I'm like, fuck. My brain's going like, okay, there's a man over there. He's gonna trip on a shoelace.
And then
His
there's gonna be a
backpack's
loose
gonna
screw
bump
on the
into
F
me,
train.
And then they're gonna bump into me. I'm gonna fall into the tracks, but I'm still gonna be alive.
Okay, but one of the
And
kids selling candy is gonna like trip, and M&Ms are gonna come down onto the
Yeah,
rail,
this
and
was
they're
my
gonna pop
whole-
on the third rail. They're gonna explode into my eyes.
I'll be blinded. I won't see where I'm going. Anyway, I'll eat a dead rat. It's infected with lead. Okay, but this was such a. Let's just get into rate and review.
Let's.
Les, as someone who, again, like would never have watched this movie on my own accord.
Yeah.
The adrenaline ride was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's just dumb enough so that it's not horrible.
It's not suspenseful in any way that you're like, oh, like, I wonder. No.
And I know that the ones in the future get way more graphic and way gorier. So
Yeah.
this one was like the perfect level for me. It was so dumb. It was funny. I was very excited to make fun of it with you. And I was just like, which again, you want to feel. You want to feel when you watch the movies.
Right? Aren't good films making you feel?
That's right. Making you think, making you scared.
Okay.
I'm going to give this film 7 out of 10 bad sculptures.
7 out of 10?
Yeah, because not because I think it's good, but
Yeah.
because of the thrill ride that I took.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I love this series of films. The one that just came out this year,
Bloodlines.
I had a fucking blast in the theater. The guy behind me and my friend Ben, he ate an entire family-sized bag of Lay's and then fell asleep.
What?
He was snoring.
That's crazy.
So that experience behind me, plus what was happening on the screen, I was having a blast.
That's so fun.
And that's cinema.
My quick aside, my partner had to help a friend do a self-tape to audition for Bloodlines.
Hell yeah.
And he said it was the most insane tape he's ever had to help somebody with because there's hardly any lines. This bitch just had to react like, now over here there's the power line. Now over here there's a dog. Now over here there's a ball. Now over here.
Yeah.
And it's just all body language of things that's not happening. And now you're in a wood chipper, like whatever. I was like,
Just like her legs sticking out of like part of the frame.
better her than me.
Yeah. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's fun for people who maybe don't like horror. You
Pure
know?
entertainment.
Pure entertainment. It's a thrill ride. Buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
Buckle up because the plane's about to explode.
Oh, but don't buckle up too much or your seatbelt won't undo and you
Or
need
you
to get
can't
out.
I will give this 6 out of 10. 6. I'll do a
Wow.
little less.
Okay.
But that's for my own. But 6 out of 10. Jojo Siwas. What's his name?
Devin Sawa.
Devin Sawa.
I love it.
Devin
Well,
Sawa.
thank you for bringing this to the table. And as always, expanding my cinema knowledge in a positive direction.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that Final Destination 1 is really cracking in there.
Yeah, maybe that says more about me. Thank you so much for listening, for watching. Thank you to everyone who had such amazing things to say about our upgraded
Yeah.
studio situation. We are here recording weekly at Sweet Tea Studio here in Dumbo, Brooklyn. The tech is amazing. The setup's amazing.
The incomparable Doug.
Doug is just absolutely crushes the game. Make sure to come here for all of your podcast needs. If you're trying to record an audiobook, lay down some music tracks, make some comedy.
Yeah.
It is all about Sweet Tea Studio here in Dumbo, Brooklyn. Hook up with my boy Dougie
Everything
in a
is
non-sexual
No,
way.
don't do that.
Hit him up and he will hook you up.
Everything here is set up so well. There's no chance that a screw is coming loose. You're gonna die in here.
No,
No
these
way.
lights aren't going to explode and fry our
That's
faces.
not happening here.
No, don't even think about that when you come here to record.
This is death's plan proof in here.
That's
okay?
right. Death cannot enter this studio. It needs a key card.
Not at Sweet Tea.
Thank you all. Remember to subscribe, follow us on socials, and be safe out there.
Yeah, and if it starts to get a little windy, you're probably gonna die.
Batten down the hatches, babe.
Uh-oh.
Bye.
Bye.